Ah, today's tale I relish in telling. It isn't a big monster fight or some sort of intergalactic hullabaloo, but a nice fun little slice of life from our favorite super-zeros. It begins on a quiet, cool morning in Metropolis. Birds just start chirping in the morning air, the sun just barely crests over the horizon, and the very first cups of coffee begin to be filled.
B!
Huh? No. Let me sleep another hour, Mama. The trials can wait.
Oh, B, even after all of these years of being friends, you still don't wake up. But anyways, I have an idea. What if the team sent a night on the town?
After what happened the past week, no, I think we'll explode. Darling, kidnapped, shot. No, Mama, I'm not going to.
Oh, come on. I just want to... I'll ask everyone else instead. Someone will listen to me and realize I have a good idea.
With that, Tora got up with a pout on her face. She walked away from Bee's bedside and to the door with a kind of stalwart determination. The minute the door slammed shut, the realization of what exactly Tora said settled in Bee's mind, shocking her awake with worry.
Oh, Ralph, are you just going to sit there and stare at that thing the entire time? It won't explode if you take your eyes off it. You know you can trust basic appliances.
We do have a so-called genius inventor on the team that somehow almost ended the entire world with little killer pocket beetles. I'm gonna have a little bit of doubt towards the genius tagline. Now, is this thing working, or...
The ductile detective then tugged at the handle of the coffee pot, not strongly, not even softly, but a slight tug. The coffee machine, in its pristine, newly bought from Walmart glory, immediately crumbled to iron and plastic dust over his hand.
And I just knew his pocketbug thingamajigs didn't leave my goddamn coffee machine alone. I knew I smelled something burning. And yuck. Is that the mangled ass end of a... Yuck!
Babe, give him a break. It wasn't exactly his fault, and he is trying his best.
With the sudden urgency of a flock of pigeons around spilled breadcrumbs, almost the rest of the JLI walked in. Rocket Red leisurely walked into the room, paying little attention to the heavy footfalls of his suit on the delicate wooden floorboards. Booster Gold floated lazily down the hall and motioned to Skeets to fix up his hair with a little blast of cold air before walking off to the general area of the fridge. Guy Gardner flew overhead and made a couch for himself to sit in a corner and brood on. Vixen broke off from the rest of the group and sauntered over to the rest room, and Blue Beetle darted between Rocket and Booster and popped up behind Sue.
Hello! Well, I think I heard someone bring up my name. So, what's happening?
Oh my god! Where did you come from? I didn't even see you come in.
Alarm sounded from lab. The beetle came running out on all fours screaming, "They found another pocket bug! They found another bug!" Quite amusing. Remind of Comrade Yuri, who put subcutaneous tracker in skin of all rockets while he had Christmas dinner and...
No, I was not spying on anyone. I was just testing out it's an invention. You know, I make things. I make stuff up. And it didn't work out. Hey, can you give me that? Actually, the CPU in that cost me like $95.
Absolutely not. I'm keeping this and giving it to Terrific. Unbelievable.
No, Ralph, seriously. I've been collecting all of those so I can get my money back, or what's left of it. There's only enough for $20. Give it back!
What the... Why did the fridge get hollowed out? Is that a power battery? Gardner! Where's the food, bro?
I made another fridge. Look to your right and behind. How'd you miss it? It's bright green for crying out loud. Come on, I can't handhold you all the damn time.
I didn't even see the fridge. when I came in. It was just a bunch of trash on the floor. Ralph and I cleaned it up before we started making. Guy, when did you clean out the fridge?
Around noon, yesterday.
So it's been sitting out for a day?
Oh, come on! That's it. Skates, pull up every food spot in a 5-mile radius and list out all Yelp reviews.
Of course, sir. Bringing up 1,380 items.
I am using the Boosterific discount to get us food, because someone had to put his alien space juice in the fridge and ruin my tire and plaster frittata.
Ah, come on, have a little faith in me. I remember how the fridge works. I'm not a freaking idiot. They were definitely refrigerating for an hour, at least. Before I forgot.
Hey, how's it going, nice lady?
Yes, you're all here. Good morning, everyone. And, it is ice, not ice lady, but I'm doing very well. I have a little idea that we all can partake in. So, the idea is...
Guys, Ice Woman is here. She says good morning and she has something to...
The tall Norse woman kindly, gently, firmly put her hand over Booster's mouth. She had to clear her throat several times before the others turned to look at her, though Guy's eyes didn't leave her for a second, and he wouldn't dare speak over her.
I have an idea. Something to make us become friendly to the people and to get used to the city. Something nice and small. What if we had a little trip around the city?
No.
What? But why?
I actually would like to, but I'm on duty today. Someone has to be around in case, how you say, house burned down?
I really... no, I don't want to. I don't want to go out in public and have people gawk at me again.
Sue was too busy trying to push Ted and Ralph away from each other. The two men were just about to give a new definition to the term, friendly disagreement.
Those two are minutes from tearing each other a new one. Ralph, no! No!
I'm trying to get us food.
I wouldn't mind,
Oh, wait, did you say you wanted to?
Tora hurriedly scurried over to Guy's side to hear him better, a smile spreading on her face. Guy's eyes averted to his hands, his bravado suddenly leaving him as he assumed a shrimp-like shape.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to go with you.
Oh, thank you, Guy. I'm so glad at least someone wants to go with me. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. We can go wherever you want, yeah.
And at the top of the stairs, a groggy bee looked down, finally woken up. Her eyes slowly adjusted to what she was seeing. Tora was giving Guy a side hug, happier than ever. Something she couldn't really understand yet, deep in her heart sank. After hearing the news that she would not, in fact, have to wander the city alone on this fine day, Tora rushed up the stairs past a bedhead-ridden bee to her room. Bee followed suit.
Hey, Tora?
Oh, Bee, can you believe someone agreed to spend the day with me in the city? I thought I would have to stay home after no one answered me earlier.
Yeah, but do you have to?
Oh, I wonder what we are going to do. I hope we see the Daily Planet building, or maybe visit the old Hall of Justice.
Don't you see those like every other day?
Yes, from when we are flying, but never on the ground. It's a whole different experience.
Does it have to be, Guy?
Oh, and Mari sent me this article about the world's smallest piano. It's a little tiny piano for a little tiny person.
Why in the actual hell would you want to spend a day with that psychopath?
He's not a psychopath. Why would you say that about him?
He very much is. Like, come on! The first time you two met, he was a complete and total jerk to you!
He did apologize.
Probably because he just wants to get in your pants!
Have you ever tried talking to him, Bee? He can be sweet.
It's another one of his tactics. Don't trust that man.
Relax, Bee. Remember, I have ice magic. Even if he did try to get in my pants, which he wouldn't, I can give him the good old two-punch.
You don't know that, Tora. You can't know him like that. Men like that always have something up their sleeves.
Have a little faith. I know you care, but you can be so cynical about people sometimes.
I'm just worried about you, and I don't want you to do something that'll hurt you deeply.
Oh, is he already ready? I didn't think you'd be ready that fast.
The Ice Princess excitedly walked over to the door, opening it slightly ajar to peek an eye out. To her left, only just a few feet away, sat Gardner, twiddling his thumbs on the topmost stair leading down to the first floor. Tora poked her head out some more and called out to him.
Hello. I had to talk to Beatrice for a minute, but I'll be ready soon.
The supposedly fearless lantern jumped a bit and spun his head around, his eyes wide.
Oh, I was just thinking, I didn't think you'd notice. Can I ask you something?
Sure, I'm all ears.
Save the questions for after she's done getting dressed, you slob.
I'm wearing PJs. It's fine.
Oh, that doesn't make it any better. Just tell him to wait downstairs instead of just, sitting out there, listening in.
What is she talking about? I can't hear anything she's saying.
See, he's doing it on purpose by this point. Just ignore him, Tora, and I'll help you pick something to wear. Hey!
Tora suddenly slipped out and closed the door behind her to Bee's sudden dismay. She tiptoed closer to Guy. His eyes darted around, his nerves getting the better of him.
So, what did you want to ask? Is it about my idea? Oh, do you have an idea where you like to go?
Yeah, that's just what I wanted to know. Where'd you want to go? You have any ideas? Because I had some, and I didn't know if you liked them or.
Do you want to see the world's smallest piano? They say it's so small that only the atom can play it, and even then, they can't hear the notes because they're so high-pitched.
I thought maybe we could go see a movie someplace. There's a street nearby the Daily Planet that has this theater showing all kinds of avant-garde stuff. Maybe you'd like it to see a movie. I mean, they have European stuff, too.
As they chatted away about their plans and ideas for their city-spanning adventure, Bee slightly poked her head out of the door behind them. Her eyes landed on them at the top of the stairs, chatting away, laughing, forming a bond. He had a kind of awkward gentleness around her especially, something she could only glimpse at without either of them knowing. And that same part of her, the part that welled with the very same strange sadness, filled her heart with that same sour tone. Not long after Tora and Guy got themselves actually ready for their Metropolis adventure, Bee found herself pacing around in circles on the living room floor, attempting to cool herself down, but only heating herself up. Literally. The floorboards were starting to get singed.
Oh, I can't believe she would actually. God, if I had just woken up a little sooner, I would have said yes. And she wouldn't be out there with that.
Bee partially ignited her arm and threw a blast at a far wall covered in scorch marks. She had been unsuccessfully attempting to cool off for a while now, it seems.
Go, Beatrice. Calm down. It's just a few hours. She's out with that. Good.
So there you are, Beatrice. I thought I smelled burning from so... Oh, Fuzzy! The floor, the wall, my...
Dmitri checked his rightmost shoulder piece for any permanent damage. He brushed off the remains of a little metallic bug. Behind him, a little houseplant fell over onto the floor.
My suit is okay. But I found another bug. Good. I will take it to Peter later. What more important now is you.
I am completely fine.
Oh, no. You're not fine. You burned up half of room. You even destroyed little plant and cute little pot. I just want to be shoulder to lean on, help you relax.
I'm relaxing right now!
No, not in stuffy, destroyed room. Let us go outside. Get breath of fresh air, see city. Maybe we'll go up to the roof and then we chat, huh?
I don't want to go outside. I'll end up blasting the dumpster out back, or if I'm higher up, I could just fly off and...
The Russian man's words echoed through her head, and an idea blossomed in her mind. She stopped and gave the suited man a bright smile.
You just gave me a wonderful idea. It'll be brilliant. And just you see, I'll be able to see what they're...
Wait, B! I gave idea? That's good! But not in direction to roof. That is direction to garage, B!
As Dmitri tried to quickly chase after B, his rapid steps in the rocket red suit destroying even more of the delicate floorboards, Sue Dibney walked in through the front with a pair of whipped cream lattes.
I hope none of them did something stupid while I was... Hey, Dave? Yeah, I need you to come over. Yeah, they wrecked the place. Again. Yeah. Fire damage too, yeah. Just do what you can. I'll pay the additional fees. Thanks, Dave. Someone just kill me, please, God. Just end my life. End my suffering, please. Oh my God.
The duo of heroes who were now dressed in civilian attire, with Tora wearing a sweater and a long, flowy skirt making her look like even more of a goddess next to Guy Gardner, who was wearing a brown vest, fingerless gloves, a shirt that said, "I'm with stupid," and half-destroyed jeans. This is an adult man, right? Why is he dressed like that? That's weird. Anyways, the two of them would walk down the streets of Metropolis after visiting the world's smallest piano.
That was the littlest, smallest, daintiest, and winsiest thing I've ever seen.
Tora, I gotta be real, I expected more.
But it was so little. How could it be any smaller?
I could still see it. That's not small at all. If you want to hear about small, there's this lantern, Liesel Pond. And he's a frickin' sentient strain of smallpox. We had to bring a microscope to see him in briefings. See, that's what I call small.
As the pair continued walking, Tora grabbed Guy by the collar, lifting his short frame off the ground and bringing her face close to his.
I do not ask for a lot of things in life, but if you do not bring me to this lantern, I will bring up a second ice age.
Noted. I'll bring him by sometimes. He was kind of a jerk, though. Now, could you put me down?
Oops, sorry. I did not realize I was lifting you.
So it looks like the theater doesn't open up till noon, so we got some time to kill.
Are you hungry? I'm hungry.
I could eat. Where you want to go?
Oh, I found this little family-owned mom and pop charming Italian restaurant a block away from here. I can't think the name, though. I do remember where it is.
Yeah, lead the way, Frosty.
Tora grabbed Guy by the hand and dragged him along the way to her cute little Italian place. The entire way there, a flush of red crossed Guy's entire face as he stared at the ice goddess's hand on his. But eventually, after a short walk, they got there.
Here it is. Oh, I love this place, breadsticks.
Tora, this is Olive Garden.
You've been here?
I'm pretty sure everyone has.
Really? But it's just a little mom and pop shop.
I have to ask where you got that idea from.
They say when you're here, you're family.
I can't argue with that logic. Let's go grab a table.
So, Guy, what are you getting?
Get a heck when it comes to the Olive Garden.
I think I will get the Tora of Italy.
Hey, I got a question for you. So you haven't gone into it, but I was talking to Mr. T the other day, and he said you were some kind of Norwegian ice princess.
I am.
You know, I gotta ask, why'd you leave that life behind? You must have had it made.
It's complicated.
And how's being royalty complicated unless...
I grew up in a kingdom made of ice and fear. The walls were high, the winters endless, and everything beyond them was treated like a threat. I was taught the outside world was dangerous, that my place was inside the home. serving my people, and a future husband I never chose. My power was never mine. I was meant to hold the ice walls together, to preserve tradition. The men trained freely. I was told my powers were too emotional, too wild, better used quietly. My mother made sure I understood that. She said I was not meant to rule or wander, only to continue the bloodline of a dying people. My father looked to me barely. All his attention was on my younger brother, because he was to be king. They said I was too soft, and I am. I feel deeply. But they never understood how much anger can live inside that softness. Ice breaks under pressure. When they told me who I would marry and what my life would be, I realized if I stayed, I would disappear under his influence. So I left. Not to be brave, just to live.
Damn, I'm sorry for bringing it up.
It's fine. I'm part of the Justice League now.
I mean, if it helps at all, I know what having a crap family's like. If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always here.
Tora didn't respond. She just smiled. 30 minutes would pass with neither getting their food. Just more and more breadsticks.
Okay, if we have to wait another half hour, I'm gonna destroy Coast City. It's time to show you my hack for this place.
Guy Gardner fished around in his pockets and pulled out a small rock. He then chucked it through the window on the other side of the restaurant.
Guy, what are you doing?
Stuff your pockets with breadsticks!
Guy then grabbed Tora by the wrist and used his ring to phase them through the nearby wall, leaving them just outside the restaurant.
Guy?
Yeah?
You can phase through walls.
Yeah, the ring can do pretty much anything if I concentrate hard enough.
Then why did you break the window?
Olive Garden gave me food poisoning 3 times in 1997. This was revenge.
The low thrum of the bug's engines weaved through as the giant scarab ship stayed just out of the sight of the pair below. 2 figures sat in parallel pilot seats obscured by the semi-transparent yellow lenses of the airship. The azure one poised in a very casual... Does he seriously have his feet up on the dashboard with a bowl of popcorn in his lap? Unbelievable. You know, you think these are professionals.
So,
you think they're heroes.
you want us to do
they have a certain
what
standard.
exactly?
And it's
To
not.
patrol.
It's
You
all
know,
just
patrol. It's just patrolling. Use the bug to carefully analyze and follow any potential crimes on the ground.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. You want us to follow Tora around?
What? No! I mean, if there's any villains nearby, they target them.
I don't think anyone would recognize them in those fits, girl. Like, what is Guy wearing? Does that say I'm with stupid?
Oh, see? See why I wouldn't want to keep my eyes off them for a second? Why would he wear that with her? She's not stupid!
Oh, it's only joke t-shirt. Please, be. Come sit with me, sweet talk, and I will alleviate pressure.
I'm perfectly fine! Why do I have to sit down and talk? I just want to make sure my best friend is safe.
Right. From Guy.
Yeah! No. I mean, caralho!
Oh, hey, I think they're going into the theater.
The green-haired maiden whipped her head around, wide-eyed, and leaned closely into the dashboard, her eyes glued to a small, grainy viewfinder. Booster, beside her, picked up a bowl of... packing peanuts? What?
Oh, man. I think they're going to see a movie.
Dude, why are you in your... I was gonna use those. Damn it, Booster.
What? I'm hungry. You snack on some corn, and I want to snack on something.
You're eating shipping materials.
Yeah, and?
Maybe I have a fibrous cardboard box around here you can gnaw on.
Can you two be quiet? I think they're... what are those... The poster says...
Small sparks and wisps of smoky green fire careen off Bee's body as she read what those small, tiny posters actually said. Let's just say they're definitely not safe for work. Beetle stopped munching and quickly glanced sideways at her grip on a part of the dashboard, slowly heating up and melting part of the rubber.
He is taking her to a porn theater. A porn theater.
It's just tiny screen. Maybe you cannot see full picture. I think maybe stay away from screen a little.
Porn theater. A porn theater. You don't get it. You don't get it. It's a porn theater.
Hey, look! They're walking away! Problem solved!
It's not solved. None of you are listening to me. None of you are trying to understand how I feel. You all just keep trying to keep talking down to me, treating me like a powder keg about to explode. I just want my friend to be safe.
It's not what we are trying to do. We try to listen.
No! I have to deal with these two just taking my worries and they process nothing I say or do. Instead of paying attention, they sit there eating their popcorn and their styrofoam. And when that man tries to treat my Tora like a toy, bringing her to that awful theater, they look at my anger and treat me like a petulant child.
No, I just didn't want half the bug to catch on fire. I can't afford to have another one of my...
Booster, in the passenger seat, stopped munching on his bowl of peanuts to motion an X with his arms. B slowly turned and looked down at Beetle, who sank down in his seat.
No, ixnay on the ocking tay.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Uh-oh.
That's what matters the most to you? Not having a little empathy? Just your precious bug?
Beetle, why you say that? Think before you speak. Not everything needs to be said. She just wants you to listen.
No, B,
Sorry? I don't want any of your apologies. I don't need any of you talking down to me again. You're all so self-centered. I could just...
Dimitri got up and carefully walked over to B, attempting to offer a hand on her shoulder to help comfort her. More wisps of green fire gave off from her body.
B, please, listen to me. This is not a great idea, but I understand why you feel like you have to. I understand what it's like to want to protect those you love most. Oh, wait, no!
In a brilliant flash of green light and heat, flash freezing the horrified faces of Booster, Beetle, and Dimitri in his helmet, B ignited with the force of a small explosion. The blast caught the armored Russian point blank, melting the front-facing armor and fusing the joints together. Booster quickly bubbled himself and Ted in his force field as they were propelled to the windshield like a pair of golden hamster balls. From the ground, onlookers gazed up as the bug ship went puff in a little green explosion. At the theater that just so happened to be playing the supposed illicit films B suspected, Guy and Tora walked out of a film that very much wasn't as disturbing as previously thought.
What do you mean you don't get 2001 Space Odyssey?
I don't know, it's just not that good.
I haven't been in this world for too long, but one thing I can tell you is that this movie is a masterpiece.
It was just okay.
I can no longer be friends with you.
What? I can like the movie. I'm sorry, what did I do?
Guys, it was just a joke.
Yeah, I totally got that. Do you hear that? There's some kind of live music happening in these parts.
Let's go then.
But you don't even know what's playing.
All the more fun.
Tora grabbed Guy by the hand and led him to the origin of the music. In Metropolis' Centennial Park, thousands of people gathered for a music festival put on by LexCorp to support victims of the crisis. Guy and Tora found themselves among the crowd, getting lost a few times, but always finding each other. I think that's sweet, don't you?
Hey, Tora!
Oh, there you are, Guy.
Okay, I finally found a program. Okay, looks like we got Harley Rathway, Mal Duncan, Scare Tactics, The Electrics, The Holiday Girls.
Wait, did you just say Scare Tactics? Oh my god, I am such a big fan of them.
Really? Never heard you speak about it.
With that, Tor ran off to where scare tactics were playing. Guy followed, and while he did, he thought about what scare tactics could possibly be. Maybe they were an R&B group. Maybe they were country music. But nothing could have prepared him for.
Tora, can you still hear this?
What?
How can you still? Oh, never mind.
Guy used his ring to build headphones around the pair of them.
I didn't really peg you as the kind of girl to like this stuff.
I like it because I got into it as a teenager. I got radio signals back in my ice kingdom. They're one of the first tastes of the outside world I got. I needed to see more. It's one of the reasons I escaped in the first place.
Guy nodded along, trying not to cry, as his eardrums began bleeding.
Be honest, this kind of music isn't really my cup of tea.
Oh? I would have figured someone as wild and rebellious as you would have liked that kind of music.
It's just so loud.
If the music is bothering you, we can go somewhere else.
Oh, no, you don't have to leave on my account.
It's fine. I don't want you to feel terrible. We can just go somewhere a little bit quieter. Plus, I am still hungry after never getting my food at the Olive Garden.
Don't tell the others about this, but I know a bar around here we can hit.
The pair could barely squeeze their way out of the throng of metal fans, one of them accidentally jabbing Guy in the side, prompting him to almost consider sending him into the stratosphere before Tora gave him a look that said no, and escaped out into the street outside.
So, there's a place just down this...
Guy peered at a street sign at an intersection just to the right of them. Tora leaned over above him.
Staton Street? I think that says Staton.
Yeah. It's just down the street. Follow me. You're gonna understand when we get there. Jesus, maybe I need glasses. It was just a couple of feet away.
Well, I had trouble reading it too. Maybe we both need glasses?
You can hear that?
Look at my ears. They're pointed, yes, and big. I can hear everything.
Okay. Better watch what I'm doing late at night then.
Guy led Tora down the street, the princess stopping every so often to gawk at a storefront or poster stuck to a streetlight. They stopped in front of a bar, but not just any bar. A Green Lantern-branded bar. A bar called...
Warriors! Here we are. A little gem tucked away in a little corner of the city that actually bothers to offer me free drinks. Drinks on a discount.
Oh, how adorable. It has Green Lantern theming. Is that why it gives you a discount? Did you help to establish it?
No,
Do you own it? You never mentioned you owned a bar before.
It's not... The discount is just because I knew the owner, and,
You don't own it, but you know the owner. Do they own it with you? Are they indebted to you? Did you save their life and now they honor you with a bar?
No, Tora,
Tora suddenly grabbed Guy by the shoulders.
You have a bar themed after you. Tell me everything about it.
It ain't just me. It's Hal's and John and, Kilowog. It also ain't what you think it is. Just calm down a little and I can... Just take you inside so you can see.
Oh, sorry. It's just so exciting to see you have something for you out here. People who appreciate you for you.
It's more complicated than that, Tora. Let's go inside first.
The duo walked through the front glass doors into a bar and grill. A couple of people lounged at the bar, while several others sat in booths. A TV at the far corner was tuned to daytime television. The wall was covered in an array of lantern memorabilia and photos of, presumably, the owner, with the various earth lanterns, a Romani woman with an orange streak through her dark hair.
Oh, thank God she ain't manning the bar today. Ooh, I would have had to phase through the wall.
Who are you talking about? The owner? Oh my goodness, are you going to?
No, Can we sit down first? I don't really want to land this on you before we get anything to chow on.
Tora cocked her head to the side and narrowed her eyes a little, seemingly dancing with the idea of retorting that she knew he was being avoidant in her head. She simply sighed and shrugged.
All right, if you say so.
Sitting themselves down at the booth closest to the doors and decorated windows, just in case they need to bail, in Guy's words, they prepared to order. Tora kept glancing at the photos on the wall, peering too closely at one before Guy cleared his throat.
Tora, hey,
Yes? Hello?
can you go to the bar and order? I don't want to...
Guy.
Before you ask, it ain't about the discount deal that I just made up. Because I don't got a lot of cash on me, and the ring can only make $7.
Guy.
I just don't feel like breaking it to the dude up front. Just leads to fighting and arguing over, and she might... Oh, shut up, Guy. Stop thinking about it.
Guy, just tell me what's going on.
What? Nothing's going on. I'm fine.
You have been on edge ever since we came here. You keep avoiding talking about this place. Who is she?
It's not worth getting into, really.
But it is. I want to listen. I want to understand you. I want to feel comfortable enough to talk.
Her hand reached out to his, gently giving it a squeeze. His eyes shot up and looked at her. Her face was soft, warm, inviting. He had to glance away.
Because we're friends. I want to hear you out. I want to know you better.
Carrie was my, we were together. Carrie was my fiancé. Ex. Yeah.
You were engaged?
It was the first time I ever felt loved. Actually loved. The first time the love I showed to someone else was returned, and there weren't any ifs or buts, or so I thought.
Tora quickly glanced over to the wall of photos to her left. Near the bottom was a picture of Carrie and Guy, standing with just a little too wide of a gap between them in front of the newly opened Warriors.
That was too much for her. There's a limit to how much someone can take, you know? Me. When you're like that, when you're someone broken, a lot of people just can't handle that. And I was madly in love with her. Just out of college, and you just want to jump in the arms of the first girl who gives you attention.
You're not broken? How are you broken? Why would you think that? I find that hard to believe, Guy. You just rushed into something. That does not mean you're broken.
It goes beyond her, Tora. I told you, I never had someone show me love. I had it taken. I'm a broken man, and she didn't deserve to deal with me. You don't either.
No, Guy. You're wonderful. I know she doesn't think you're broken. I definitely wouldn't. There are people out there who love and appreciate you for who you are.
You're gonna regret that one day. You're gonna see, I can't.
One day, you will. I'll be waiting until then. That's what friends are for, right?
Guy sheepishly looked at her, then down at her, grasping his hand. He gave it a small squeeze, a tiny twitch in his hand, all that he could muster after thinking about that again. Then, in a sudden cacophony of noise, a bug ship wreathed in green flame crashed into the storefront just adjacent to Warriors.
What in Odin's name?
Oh, thank God I didn't want to keep talking about Carrie.
I can still hear you, and we will be circling back to that, but let's deal with this crash first.
Guy slammed his costume with his ring like he usually did. Tora, out of the blue, froze herself into a block of ice.
Tora, are you okay in there? What the hell's happening?
She then broke her way out of the ice block in full superhero costume.
What?
It's magic!
Oh, frickin' course it is, yeah.
The two heroes then rushed to the neighboring building, trying to figure out what was going on, only to find a screaming Brazilian covered in green fire. Which is a pretty good Friday night.
Ensue, idiota! Come on, Dad!
B? What are you doing here?
We'll figure that out later. Look, it's Beetle's mask. He's trapped under that destroyed... Oh my God, is this place an asbestos factory? How the hell does this still exist?
Tora laid down a frosty mist, extinguishing the flame. Then Guy used his ring to lift pieces of rubble, eventually finding Booster Gold, Blue Beetle, and Rocket Red, who was unusually silent, all trapped under a part of the bug's hull.
God, am I glad to see you.
Ah, you mean it?
Guy, come on, we both know I was talking about Tora.
You know, I can crush your ungrateful butt right now.
Okay, Guy, I appreciate you saving us.
See, Daddy? That's how you be friggin' grateful.
Guys, stop with the comedy routine! Dimitri's suit is melted shut! I don't know if he can breathe!
Before anyone else could say anything, a giant green hand grabbed Dimitri and put him on a non-fiery part of the road. He created 2 claws to rip Dimitri out of the suit. Guy expected everything to be okay, but it wasn't. Dimitri wasn't breathing.
No, you can't. No!
Guy began performing CPR, a skill he learned teaching on Dimitri, using his ring to create all kinds of life support technology.
You ain't dying today, Ruski. Live, damn it! Live!
What did I miss?
Nothing. Nothing much.
What is going on? Why are you guys here? Did you decide to join me in Guy's adventure?
Yeah, we thought a day with you and Guy would be great.
She was spying on you with Bug.
What?
Well, I didn't want you to go out with that creature!
What in the did you just call me?
You heard me!
Oh, of freaking course you would say that.
Don't you dare take that tone with me! I saw the posters outside that disgusting theater! I saw the way you tracked her around the city like a bat! You think I don't know why men like you do?
Men like me? No, go on, say it. Hot-headed? Violent? Abusive?
You took her to that awful theater and showed her...
Yeah, a crappy sci-fi flick from the 60s, genius!
And before that, you shattered a window and phased her through a wall. Standard Guy Gardner. Unstable and reckless.
Oh, that's rich. Reckless? He just dropped a spaceship on a strip mall because you couldn't handle your jealousy.
I am not jealous. I am just I'm protective. As someone has to be. She's too trusting. She's just too soft. And you were just going to have your way with her and dump her like a piece of trash.
He wasn't...
Protective? Honey, I think you mean possessive. There is a difference. One's about love, and the other is about your sick, twisted control fantasy.
God, don't psychoanalyze me.
It's hard not to. You're basically a walking case study for displacement. You're scared she's gonna outgrow you, so you paint me as a monster and play the noble hero card. It's a lot easier to fight me than feel that pit in your chest, huh?
You!
He moved to punch Guy at that moment, but Dimitri, though his suit was totaled, blocked the hit.
It is enough, Beatrice. Same for you, Guy. We are all done here. Cool off.
Just screw up!
Tora,
Please, just go. I didn't want them to fight like that.
Come here, Tora. Talk. It's okay. I will listen.
I just wanted to... I was just talking to Guy about how we had people around who loved him, and...
Tora looked to her left where Guy had flown off, then her right where Bee streaked away. She looked like she was about to cry.
I could have... This was a bad idea. It's my fault. The idea, and I can't... I lock up and I can't...
It's not a bad idea. You just want to show friends the world. You want to have fun. None of that is your fault.
I just wanted them to stop talking over me, but it was caught in my throat and I had to watch them.
Squeezing himself out of the partially melted and then clawed apart Rocket Red's suit, Dmitri quickly pulled Tora into a comforting hug. She cried into his shoulder, which felt like getting sprayed with Arctic water.
Shh, it's okay. I understand. I tried my best to talk to her, but it didn't work. But I do not blame self for it. Sometimes people just act like that. They must let it flow out.
I just wanted them to be friends. I don't want my friends to fight.
I know. Yeah, it hurts to see close friend yell like that.
Dmitri glanced over his shoulder to the blue and gold trio. They were awkwardly standing there in the mist of concrete rubble and mangled bug ship parts. Booster awkwardly scratched the back of his neck, and Beetle absent-mindedly kicked rocks.
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah, this is. I don't know what to do here.
Can you two go chase down B and Guy? Talk to them. Bring them here.
I mean, I can try. I can't really play therapist that well, man.
Dude, B is going to kill me if I talk to her.
Then don't speak to her. Go after Guy.
Yeah, okay, Dimitri, and how exactly am I going to do that? My ship is totaled, and if he's on the moon, I'm screwed. I wouldn't know where he is.
He is green. Bright green. Man with red hair. He looks like walking cartoon character. You will see him. Go find him.
Fine. And, hey, look at that. Is that an unattended moped? You know, I think I could probably get this jump started with some tinkering.
Guess that leaves me with B then. I really hope I don't mess this up. I mean, I didn't shove my foot in my mouth like...
Booster stopped talking when Dmitri gave him a look that said, "Stop talking, and go talk to her," like a father sternly looking at his son after finding him playing video games instead of doing his math homework.
Okay, I get the message. I kinda have the speech skills of a donkey, yeah. I'll go talk to B now, bye.
Booster shot off to the right in a brilliant comet of sparkling gold, and Ted, successfully borrowing a moped he found, drove off to the left. Dmitri continued to console the crying Tora in his arms, her sobs fading out into the urban winds. The struggling motor of a moped echoed through the streets as Ted searched for the lantern. His eyes scanned over his environment, looking for even a glimpse at a bowl cut. He was clearly annoyed.
He is walking cartoon character, he says. He's bright green with red hair, he says. You know who else is also bright green with red hair? My aunt.
The Beatles' searching stopped as he saw a glimpse of red and a green vest in the distance, tucked away in an alley, sitting on something. Suddenly, he stood up and punched a dumpster.
God damn it!
Oh, great.
The motor of the moped, seemingly cautiously approaching him, made Guy's head shoot up. He got up and stood in a defensive position.
What are you doing here, bug boy? What do you want?
Red said I should talk to... I wanted to see if you were okay.
I don't need you to be my therapist. I already know what's wrong with me.
No, that's not what I said. I'm just here to...
I already know I ruined it. I had to run my stupid mouth. I had to lose my cool. I had to be such a...
Guy angrily looked at his ring and pulled it off, tossing it to the ground. His suit disappeared off his body.
I had to be a fucking dumbass and agree to this. I still just managed to hurt her. All I can manage to fucking do is break things. One good thing I got going, and I just...
Guy's anger flashed into an overwhelming sadness. He was remembering how she looked at him.
Her face. The way she... I disappointed her. After how she told me people loved me, and I proved to her I was a broken man. Right there. I can only do shit wrong.
Well, all I can say is that We both have a talent for shoving our foot into our mouths at the most critical moment, huh?
Did you listen to anything I said? What kind of response is that? Just let me be miserable, Beetle. What? Did you listen to anything I said? What kind of response is that?
I mean, do you want to know why the bug crashed? Because let's just say...
I thought it just does that sometimes.
No. What? It doesn't... Do you think it just randomly explodes?
Who's to say you wouldn't have a genius plan of, oh, I am the Blue Beetle, and I must ram my stupid bug ship into my evil bug team villains, running around and making them explode?
That is not... Okay. Maybe I did. I thought about it. Once. For the Squid Gang, just pop.
Ah, that fool Blue Beetle has turned us into the Calamari Gang.
But no, seriously, I said some really, really stupid crap, and B thought I wasn't listening to her. So she exploded. Literally.
I ain't surprised you'd make the situation worse. But what exactly did you do?
She was burning plastic on the dashboard.
That's it?
What can I say? Parts of the bug are expensive to replace.
If I was that emotional and had you care about that thing more than me, I would have annihilated it too. Also, ain't you a billionaire?
See, that is what I'm getting at. We're both dudes who just say the wrong thing at the wrong time. But that's okay. It's just who we are, and that can change, yeah?
You still managed to distract me by saying what you did. You didn't really,
But that helped you stop getting angry at yourself. Well, angrier.
You would have understood if you knew who I really was.
Yeah, maybe. But from where I'm standing, I think you're just angry at yourself for losing your cool and ripping Tour's friend a new one. But you can fix that. You can forgive yourself and her. You just have to get up and face her. Tora doesn't... She's a really nice girl, man. She just wanted you two to be friends. She's blaming herself for all of this.
What? She is? No, it's my fault. I have to go talk to her.
Guy, apologize to B first. I think that would matter more to her.
Okay, yeah.
Guy bent over and picked up his ring, slipping it onto his finger. His Green Lantern suit reconstituted itself over his body. He stood back and popped a construct bubble around Ted, startling him.
Dude, I have a moped right here.
Uh-huh. You jerry-rigged that. I could see the wires from here. You stole that.
Borrowed.
You know, I could take you to the science cells for that.
What? On Oa? Dude, what? Dude, it's a moped. You do not need to throw me into mega jail for that.
That's what I would have done if I was Hal. You're lucky I ain't him. Or John. He'd take it apart and rearrange it into some type of abstract sculpture just to mess with you.
Ted grimaced as Guy continued, listing off every lantern who would have done increasingly horrible things to him for wiring someone's moped as they flew off back to Warriors. In another part of Metropolis, Booster rapidly flew around buildings, spinning a web of golden contrails in the sky as he searched for Bee.
Where is she? She's green, she's on fire, she'd stick out in a crowd.
A light bulb idea popped on in his head as he snapped his fingers and realized.
She wouldn't be in a crowd. She'd be somewhere she can be alone to curl up and cry, like a roof.
Booster scanned the tops of the skyscrapers littering the cityscape around him until he saw Bee, sitting in the tangling of vents and pipes of a Stag Industries building, crying to herself. Booster shot over to the roof and gently landed.
Hey, B, is it okay if we just talk?
You go away! Leave me be! I just want to be alone!
And just how long is that gonna take? You can't be alone forever. You need to talk.
Don't assume you understand how I feel right now. You did it before. Stop acting like you.
I figured out you'd be up here because sometimes I also fly up to a roof and bawl my eyes out. I get it.
You can't imagine how it feels getting put down constantly, and then to have your friend look you in the eye, and you see she was...
We're sorry, okay? If Ted were here too, he'd also apologize. And Dimitri is down there comforting Tora right now. If you came down there and talked...
Ella estaba conmigo, Jimmy. She looked at me like I was wrong. Like I wasn't protecting her. I can't face her again.
But she just said she wanted you two to be friends.
I don't want to be friends with a pig like him. He wants to sink his claws into her and drag her down with him. And I don't want that to happen to her. I don't want her to lose her sweetness.
Have you considered listening to her? She wasn't corrupted by him. They were just spending time together. He wasn't wearing that shirt to hurt her. Him existing doesn't mean he's trying to hurt her.
Well, it does to me. That man has an aura that just burns everything he touches. What?
The fire woman saying someone else burns everything he touches.
What? Are you still mocking me? After everything?
No. Look around you.
B looked around her and saw melted piping and soupy plastic. Scorch marks painted the concrete of the roof.
Oh. Mierte, I did all that.
Yep.
I didn't see what building I was about to land on. Is it a...
Corporate building. Stag something, yeah.
Mierte.
See my point? You also burn everything around you. You just don't see it. You care a lot, but that care blinds you to how you actually act around other people. And you end up unintentionally toasting the people who you love most.
We
didn't want to talk over you, B. We all wanted to help you, hear you out. You know, Ted is just like that sometimes.
I'm sorry. I should apologize to the rest. And, Tora, gee, what did I do?
Forgetting someone.
And Guy.
Hey, we should go. I think they just realized their roof is on fire and they're coming out here to see what's going on, so...
Beatriz and Booster flew off just as Stag Security busted through the door to survey the damage to the roof, speeding off towards Warriors, where a fateful showdown awaited. Eventually, after Booster Gold and Blue Beetle had to play therapist, the trio would reunite in front of Warriors Bar. Tora was sitting on the curb with puffy red eyes and frozen tear droplets on her cheeks. Guy arrived with an angry Ted trapped inside of a hamster ball. He saw her and lost concentration, dropping Ted from 10 feet in the air. B also saw Tora's face and her hard outer shell soften for a moment.
Tora, I don't know what to...
B. I'm sorry.
What?
I was a total jagweed earlier. I shouldn't have torn you a new one. I shot low. I don't want to be that man. I'm really sorry. And Tora?
Yes, Guy?
I'm sorry to you too. I shouldn't have talked over you like that. It ruined the nice day you were having.
You don't have to apologize. This was my...
Oh, what a load of horse crap. You just wanted me and B to be buddies. This ain't your fault, Frosty.
Thank you, Guy.
I'm sorry, Tora. I overreacted. I'm sorry for ruining your day. If you don't want me to be your friend anymore after this, it's fine. I will just leave.
No, I want you, Bea and Guy. You two are very dear people that I'd love.
Did you say love?
And I want to keep being friends with both of you. All I ask that you to be nice to each other, at least around me. Is that too much?
Yeah, of course.
I can try.
Anybody needs old Teddy's gonna be down here. On the ground. Our guy dropped him.
Written by Thalamus von Thalmer and John Keller. Directed by Noah Marshall, John Keller, and Connor Dilworth. Featuring the voice talents of Lily Pierce as Ice, Grayson Luther as Guy Gardner and the Elongated Man, Zoe Hebert as Fire, Alex Derrickson as Blue Beetle, Garen Seho as Booster Gold, Connor Dilworth as Rocket Red, Elle as Sue Dibney, Katrina Clairvoyant as Vixen, Noah Marshall as Skeets, and Brendan McGinley as the Phantom Stranger.